March is packed with new books by Black authors I can't wait to get my hands on. If you love discovering new books, you're in the right place. I love when new books drop. Let's be real. I can't read them all, but I try. Like, let's say The Unexpected Diva. So I was super excited when that book came out, but by the time it dropped, I was totally entrenched in another book in a different genre, and so I decided that I'd read it at a later date. And now we're in March, and here are some new books. So I probably won't get to it as quickly as I'd like to, but I will get to it. So, my name is Raquel. Welcome and welcome back. Let's get started. The first book is called The Dream Hotel, and it is by Leah Lalumi. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure, so forgive me if it's incorrect. I'm not familiar with this author. I've never read anything by her, but this book that's coming out, it comes out on March 4th, and it is super interesting. I want to read a synopsis. I don't want you to miss any of this information. So it says, the Pulitzer Prize and National Book Award finalist and the maestra of literary fiction. NPR comes a riveting and utterly original novel about one woman's fight for freedom, set in the near future when even dreams are under surveillance. Sarah has just landed at LAX, returning home from a conference abroad, when agents from a risk assessment administration pulls her aside and informs her that she will soon commit a crime. Using data from her dreams, the RAA's algorithm has determined that she is at imminent risk of harming the person she loves most, her husband. For his safety, she must be kept under observation for 21 days. The agents transfer Sarah to a retention center where she is held with other dreamers, all of the women trying to prove their innocence from different crimes. With every deviation from the strict and ever shifting rules of the facility, their stray their stay is extended. Months pass and Sarah seems no closer to release. Then one day, a new resident arrives, disrupting the order of the facility and leading Sarah on a collision course with the very companies that have deprived her of her freedom. Eerie, urgent, and carelessly clear eyed, the Dream Hotel explores the seductive nature of technology, which puts us in shackles even as it makes our lives easier. Leilani asks how much of ourselves what must remain private if we are to remain free, and whether even the most evasive forms of surveillance can even capture who we really are. This sounds like an amazing read to me. The first thing that came to mind was iRobot. And I am super scary. So when I saw iRobot, I was kind of like, ooh, this is creepy. And then now we've got these electric cars and cars that drive by themselves and all these different things. So we know that technology is definitely moving forward. So to hear that there is an algorithm that assesses your dreams and decides if or not you're going to act on your dreams, like that is crazy. I don't even remember my dreams half the time when I wake up, even the ones that I want to remember. Anyway, sounds like a great read. I am so looking forward to it. Let's move on to number two. Oh, and this one comes out um, on March 4th. Book number two is The Filling Station by Vanessa Miller. And this one comes out on March 11th. I talked about this book back, I believe, in November, December. Um, this one is about the 1921 race massacre in Tulsa. And what I learned is that there is so little information on the Tulsa race massacre that maybe in the next few generations there won't be any information. I know that I have decided to pre order this book because I definitely want it on my shelf. So that is The Filling Station by Vanessa Miller, and it is about the 1921 Tulsa race massacre, which is a true story that Miss Miller has put into fiction. Book number three is called Chloe by Miss Connie Briscoe. Now, I am familiar with Miss Connie Briscoe through her historical fiction from back in the day. I tried to read all of her work. I think I missed out on like a book or two, and then she took a break. I thought she wasn't going to write anymore, and then she came back. She came back, and now she is doing what is called domestic suspense. And this one is called Chloe. Chloe comes out on March 11th. I believe. I'm going to double check that. I'm not sure about that, but I know it does come out in March. So Chloe is about this woman named Angela. Angela has married a billionaire, and the billionaire's first wife is haunting him, and it says that she unalived herself, or did she? And so sounds like a murder mystery. And Chloe sounds like a murder mystery. And I am just really, I am just really looking forward to checking out some of her new work because I truly enjoyed her historical fiction. And so, yeah, her first book in domestic thrillers, domestic suspense was called You Never Know. And this one, yeah, it comes out on March 18th. I'm so sorry about that. Um, Chloe comes out on March 18th. And then we have number four, which is called Firstborn Girl. It is by Bernice McFadden, another author that I am a fan of her historical fiction. She wrote Sugar and Glorious and Harlan, some really great historical fiction. However, this one is a memoir, and it is about her as a very young child was in a car accident. She had to be revived. And so it's going to tell her story from that point of view and how her life, I guess, has come about from then. And then that one comes out on March 25th. And then for the last one, we have A Wager at Midnight, which is by Vanessa Riley. Um, After reading the synopsis, it sounds like a retelling or a play on Cinderella with a twist where the prince or whatever he is, I think it called him a viscount, is going to have to find her three stepsisters a husband. And I'm not really into Vanessa Riley. As a matter of fact, I have never read any of her books, but I have heard that The Island Queen and Queen of the Exile was really good. So I did get both of those books. Got it for 25 cents at the library bookstore. Couldn't pass it up, especially since they said they were good. I just not had time to read them yet. And this one also comes out on March 25th. Something else that I did notice about Vanessa Riley, just in doing the research here, is that she does um, books that have interracial dating or marriage. And, well, let me say, it looks like interracial dating or marriage, because the picture on the book shows a white man with a black woman. And so, yeah, and if that's your thing, that's your thing. That's cool, whatever. I personally am not into it. And anyways, so those are the 5 books that will be coming out this March, which is only a week away. We're coming to the end of Black History Month, but if you come here, there are always Black books. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, see you soon.